ज्ञानमयी ज्योतिर्मयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी.
Hi, I'm Akhil. Hello my dear children. Welcome to class 8, chapter number 1, crop production and management. How are you children? Hope you all are fine, right? It's a very interesting chapter. In this chapter, we all are going to become farmers. Who are farmers? Ayman, can you tell me the answer? Yes, farmers are the people who are cultivating crops for food. They are known as farmers. Understood? Who are farmers? Farmers are the people who are cultivating crops for the purpose of food. Clear? Okay. So in this chapter, we all are going to become farmers. Can you see here? See the farmers, what they are doing. Today we are going to do the same process because we are farmers here now. Understood children? So are you ready for the class? We all are going to cultivate our crops today. Okay. So as a farmer, my dear children, what is the first thing we should be aware of? We should be knowing what are crops. What are crops, children? Crops means the plants, same type of plants that are growing in a large area for the purpose of food. These plants are known as crops. What are crops? Crops are the large or the same type of plants that are grown in a large area for the purpose of food. These type of plants are known as crops. What are the examples? You can see the images here. Wheat, paddy, cotton. These all are the simple examples of crops. So as a farmers, as a 8th standard students, we all are farmers here today, right? Yes. So as a farmers, what is the first thing we should be aware of? We should be aware about the crops. So what are crops? Crops are the same kind of plants that are growing in a large area. Children, these crops, depending upon the amount of water they require, depending upon the climate, depending upon the soil, all the crops are mainly divided into two types. The first one is known as, or the two types are known as rabi crops and kharif crops. So children, the crops are mainly divided into two types. What are they? Rabi crops and kharif crops. Understood? Let's study about the kharif crop first. What are kharif crops? The crops which are growing in rainy season. Such crops are known as kharif crops. Can you see the here images here? See, they are cultivating paddy. See, lots of water it is required. See here the paddy field. It is cultivated in rainy season. Why it is cultivated in rainy season? Because it requires large amount of water. So what are kharif crops? The crops which are growing in rainy season. Such crops are known as kharif crops because they require huge amount of water for growing. Examples are paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut and cotton. Understood children? Next we are going to study about rabi crops. What are rabi crops? The crops which are growing in winter season. They require water but less amount. Kharif crops requires huge amount of water but rabi crops require less amount of water. And they are growing in winter season. What is the time period? From the October to March. Clear children? So what are rabi crops? The crops which are growing in winter season. Can you tell me some examples? Yes, the examples are wheat, gram, pea, mustards and linseeds. These are the common examples of what? Rabi crops. Okay. So children, now we are going inside the chapter. I told you we are farmers. And what we are going to do? We are going to cultivate a crop. Okay. For cultivating the crop, as a farmer, I should have a land. That is the first important thing, right? Yes. For example, I am a poor farmer. I am not having much money to buy a very good land. Okay, the money which I am having, I bought a small land. And see children, this is my land. By seeing itself, you will be started laughing, right? Nothing will grow here. But I told you, we are farmers. Clear? So what do we have to do? Can I put seeds here directly? No. If I am putting seeds here directly, will it grow? It will not grow. So there are many set of rules or set of practices we have to do. Directly we cannot cultivate crops here. Especially to a land like this, we cannot cultivate crops. For that, there are many type of agricultural practices we have to follow. So my dear children, these are the main agricultural practices that we must follow. Through this process or through these practices, we are cultivating a crop. One by one we will see. Ready children? Okay, so what is the first process? First one is preparation of soil. I bought a land, see, this is our land, not I, we. We all 8th standard students, including me, we bought a land. But the land is like this. So what is the first thing we have to do? Putting the seeds? No. We have to prepare the soil. See the condition of soil here. Nothing will grow. So first thing we have to do is we have to prepare the soil. That is known as preparation of soil. Okay? When the soil is getting prepared, we can go for sowing. Okay? After that, we can add manures. After that, we can go for irrigation. What is irrigation? Irrigation means giving water to the crops. And after that, weeding. Then harvesting. After harvesting, we will go for threshing. And after that, we will store the crops. This is the process that we must follow in this chapter. Okay? This is known as agriculture practices. As a farmer, we all should follow this. Understood, my dear children? So what are the things that we have learned in this video? We have learned that who all are farmers, what are crops, what are the two types of crops, and what are the main agricultural practices. Understood, children? Okay. So next video we will study one by one. So my dear children, go through the video. If you are having any doubts, you can contact me.